sake. This hood, it never sits still. Shit's bugged. Lovely. Let me fucking change this so it's not bugged. Did you go and set a thumbnail? There we go. Is the game set right on YouTube? No. I need to turn that shit off as well and when. Keep forgetting. If I do this with this, there we go. I don't know if the game is alright, like the sound. I have a new headset now, so shit might have changed. We'll see though. Right, so I am here to do my miscellaneous achievement playthrough, or missable achievement. I don't know why I said miscellaneous. There was quite a few achievements I missed. As we can see, 14 out of 25. So I'm here to do hopefully the rest of the achievements. I have a guide, so I should be able to get them. And let's just go. See what happens. Of course, we have to start the game again, I think. I'm sure some of them I could have done without a new game. I have seen all of this before, so none of this is new to me as of right now.
Here we are, Sub-Lieutenant Jones. Space, the final frontier. I am Captain Frank Lee English, and these are the voyages of the starship HMSS Imperialize. Our mission? To explore strange new worlds, to seek out new civilizations, to boldly go where no man has gone before.
So my audio.
Rousing stuff, Captain English, sir.
You really think so? I was afraid it would sound a little bit cliched. The last thing I'd want would be for anyone listening to think that was going to be representative of the quality of all our dialogue throughout this entire voyage.
Perhaps it's best not to heighten expectations too early on, boyo.
Yes, Jones. A healthy dose of self-deprecation should neutralize the mildly xenophobic nature of the mission we've been tasked with by Her Majesty, Queen of Great Britain and of the Commonwealth Realms.
So I can't
Yeah,
games
so long as we can avoid resorting to trite nationalistic jokes, we should be fine.
Yes, I absolutely agree, Sub-Lieutenant Jones. Well, I'm parched. Who's for tea?
Alright, well, I'm guessing changing those will not do anything. I'm guessing the sound should be exactly the same as it was, so it shouldn't be an issue.
You stay here at the controls, Jones, while I navigate to the ship's kitchen facilities to acquire a refreshing beverage. The walk will give me the chance to familiarize myself with the intuitive navigation system.
Can you grab us a cup too?
Certainly, Jones. It will be my pleasure, and as good a reason as any to practice using the intuitive inventory system. I'll be on my way now. just as soon as
Right,
I choose to exit this chair.
The first miscellaneous or first missable achievement I can get is for. How do I do this? I just look at this
It's
guy
Wales'
several
own
times.
son, Sub-Lieutenant Jones.
I just look at Jones several times.
It's Aled, the Lewis to my Morse. It's Aled, the Grommet to my Wallace.
Grommet to my Wallace.
It's Aled, the Andrew Ridgely to my George Michael.
Now, apparently you have to do this 5 times.
Stop looking at me, boyo. You're starting to creep me out.
Yep, there we go. Every breath you take, look intently at Sub-Lieutenant Jones. Just had to look at him 5 times, pretty much. So the next one we can get is for talking to the tea machine. Funny enough.
Now, to find the kitchen. If memory serves me correct, it's just down this corridor.
There is another one I can
beyond
get
the
here.
fourth wall.
So before I tried to use it, it didn't work. But if I examine it,
That's the gravity
There
simulation
you go.
switch.
the gravity simulation switch, I had to examine it before I tried to do this. Press
The
it.
animators rather we leave it on. Less things
Yeah,
to move.
there's another one gone. That's 2 down. That was quite an easy one to get. I just missed it. There is one with a treadmill as well. So I need to go into the kitchen. I need to pick these up.
It's for my Rosie Lee. Sorry, Cockney crockery. It's Aled's mug, isn't it?
Apparently, I need to talk to the machine 5 times. Gertie. So here's number 1.
What are your prime directives? I don't suppose you've kept in touch with Matilda or any of the other house robots? Ha! Remember that time you fell foul to a case of mistaken identity at Moss Eisley? Was Vista as bad for you as it was for the rest of us?
So we should get it here.
You know, we've a lot in common. In the movies, the evil villain always ends up being the supercomputer or Alan Rickman.
There you go. Talk to Gertie about British villains. That is for the Bring Me My Detonators achievement. So now we actually have to make the tea. Of course, we can grab the cheese, because we will need this.
Plenty to share.
Grab a bit of cheese. Almost forgot how to leave them. We can grab the washing up liquid as well.
Mild green washing up liquid.
I think that's all we need for now. So if we make the teas.
It
to
really
make
takes
both
the
of them.
misery out of making tea.
Because we are going to get another achievement in a minute.
Of course, the downside of having a sentient being responsible for making the tea is that every so often it forgets how much milk to add.
Alright, so now that we've done that, we want to give Aled Jones, or, you know, Captain Jones, whatever the fuck, we want to give him the English tea, because of course he is Welsh. Don't know if you can guess by the name Aled. We want to give him the English tea for another achievement. I think if we sit down,
Any danger of making that tea, boyo?
And then we give him the English one.
Awfully sorry for the delay.
Never mind, boyo. How did you manage to carry it in there without spilling any?
Well, I've just been very careful. Ever since that whole Deepwater Horizon incident. Oh, terribly sorry. I appear to have given you my cup.
What? But that's disgusting. It's got your saliva over it and everything. That is totally against health and safety.
I think you're
There you go,
overreacting.
sharing is caring.
It's got your saliva on it,
Lieutenant
Beth.
Jones.
It's like we've been
English is
kissing.
tea.
That is like sexual harassment as well.
Good
Also,
heavens!
we do
What
need
a
to make a
waste
save
of
at one
perfectly
point.
good tea.
I think we should be more concerned about the
we have the
irreparable
hardest
damage done to the
achievement coming
ship's
up now?
steering system. Both problems, by the way, are your fault.
You know, in various cultural and religious ceremonies, the symbolism behind sharing a cup is quite unifying. Regardless, we'll have plenty of time to argue about this now that we're stranded.
Maybe not.
Unless, of course, we can replace the controls with something
I
else.
fucked it up already.
When you say we,
I mean the royal we. I'll sort this out. Don't move.
I
I
fucked
don't
it
want
up
you
already.
dribbling on anything
No way.
else. Honestly, you're worse than the elderly.
This is like autosaves. We can go to an autosave. I think this is where you give him the tea, yeah? We have to give him his one now.
Awfully sorry for the delay.
never mind, boyo. How did you manage to carry it in there without spilling any?
Well, I've just been very careful. Ever since that whole Deepwater Horizon incident.
I don't really have anywhere to set this. You won't take over the controls from it until I finish. Wouldn't want to spill anything over these expensive electronics.
But of course! Why, if such a thing were to happen, we'd have a real puzzle on our hands.
Alright, and I need to make a save here. Just in case I mess this up. Because this is all completely random. I have to get...
Just go easy.
I have
Keep
to
it
eject
steady.
the fuel cell and crash into it.
Yes?
Opening rear cargo doors.
Oh.
Venting reserve oxygen. Life support systems offline. Flight safe mode disabled. Commencing cabin leap. Primary starboard fuel cell.
Careful,
jettisoned.
boyo. Keep it steady.
Right.
Daisy.
Give me your answer.
Holy cow!
I think I need to crash. So I don't know how you do this. I don't know how you do this. So I did do it.
Awfully sorry for the
I
delay.
just need to
Never mind, boyo. How did you manage to carry it in there without spilling any?
just need to actually turn
I've
the
just been
ship
very
and go
careful. Ever since that
did
whole
eject it.
Deepwater Horizon incident.
there. Headset growing on
I don't
you.
really have anywhere to set this.
I don't
You
like
won't take
this
over the
wide.
controls from it until I finish. Wouldn't want to spill anything over these
is what
expensive
it is.
electronics.
But of course! Why, if such a
mean,
thing were to
yeah,
happen,
I
we'd
know.
have a real puzzle on
Don't
our
think it's worth
hands.
the money, to be honest, but here we are. Right, so I need the fuel
Just
cell
go
to go.
easy. Keep it steady.
Yes?
Then I need to hover over to this and go left.
Opening rear
Right.
cargo doors.
Oh.
Flight safe mode. Life
no,
support
no,
systems. Primary starboard fuel cell. Jettisoned.
Oh.
How though?
Yeah, okay.
That's the gear stick.
Right.
I can't go. How the fuck am I supposed to do that? Damn, should have went for the wireless one. Yeah, but there would have been no point. It would have been the exact same as my other one. So.
Awfully sorry for the delay.
£280.
Never mind, boyo. How did you manage to carry it in there without spilling any?
I've just been very careful. Ever since that whole Deepwater Horizon incident.
The wireless one would have been exactly the
I
same.
don't really
as
have
my
anywhere
other
to
one.
set this. You won't take over the controls from it until I finish. Wouldn't want to
Except
spill
I'd
anything
argue
over
the
these
other one's
expensive
better.
electronics.
But
Music-wise,
of course, why, if such a thing were to happen, we'd have a real puzzle on our hands.
Right, so I need to get this fuel cell out.
Just go easy. Keep
and I
it
need to just
steady.
crash into it.
Opening rear car. Venting reserve oxygen
Careful,
supply.
boyo. Keep it steady.
Life support system. Commencing cabin.
no,
Primary
no.
starboard fuel cell.
Easy,
shouldn't have
boyo.
done- no.
I've done it wrong again. It didn't come out. What? Why is it so hard?
Awfully sorry for the delay.
Never mind, boyo. How did you manage to carry it in there without spilling any?
I've just been very careful. Ever since that whole Deepwater Horizon incident.
As I said to
I don't
leave
really
this,
have anywhere
with
to
this
set
headset,
this.
there's benefits
You won't
and
take over the
drawbacks.
controls from it until I finish.
There's
You
something
wouldn't want to
happening
spill anything
right
over
this
these
second that's
expensive
pissing me off.
electronics.
But of course,
Which is the
why,
main
if
reason I
such a
don't
thing
like
were
it.
to happen, we'd have a
Can hear
real
myself talking.
puzzle on our hands.
I can hear the bassiness of my voice when I'm talking. It's kind of shit.
Just
'Cause
go
before I
easy.
couldn't hear anything.
Keep it steady.
Opening rear cargo. Primary starboard fuel cell. Jettisoned.
Yes.
Did I crash into it? No, I missed it. Fuck's sake. Where's it got to be?
Awfully sorry for the delay.
Never mind, boyo. How did you manage to carry it in there without spilling any?
I've just been very careful. Ever since
Yeah.
that whole
I
Deepwater
don't think this
Horizon
headset should have
incident.
been the price.
I don't
But it
really have
is,
anywhere to set this.
to
You
be
won't take
honest.
over the controls from it until I
It's not as
finish.
good as people
Wouldn't
make
want
out.
to spill anything over these expensive electronics.
But of course, why, if such a thing were to happen, we'd have a real puzzle on our hands.
But I have it now, so there we are.
Just go easy. Keep it steady.
I have to use it now.
Flight safe. Primary starboard fuel cell. Jettisoned.
Yes. Okay, right.
No way I don't hit it now. I hit it.
Okay.
Are we trolling? I fucking hit it. Where's the achievement? This is stupid.
Awfully sorry for the delay.
Never mind, boyo. How did you manage to carry it in there without spilling any?
I've just been very careful. Ever since that whole Deepwater Horizon incident.
I don't really have anywhere to set this. You won't take over the controls from it until I finish. Wouldn't want to spill anything over these expensive electronics.
But of course, why, if such a thing were to happen, we'd have a real puzzle on our hands.
I would have thought there'd be a fucking hard achievement in this shit. Maybe I'm just bad.
go easy. Keep it steady.
That's probably what it is.
Primary starboard. Opening rear cargo
Careful,
doors.
boyo. Keep it steady.
Look how fast it went away. What? What the fuck is that? This shit's impossible.
Awfully sorry for the delay.
Never
That
mind,
shit went
boyo.
way quicker
How
than
did you
it's
manage to
ever
carry
gone.
it in there without spilling
I
any?
still missed it.
I've just been very careful. Ever since that whole Deepwater Horizon incident.
I don't really have anywhere to set this. You won't take over the controls from it until I finish. Wouldn't want to spill anything over these expensive electronics.
But of course, why, if such a thing were to happen, we'd have a real puzzle on our hands.
I hit it and didn't get the achievement. What?
Just go easy. Keep it steady.
Yes. Okay, right.
Wait, I did get it.
Okay.
When did that pop up?
Yeah, right.
I didn't see it pop up.
Yes,
Apparently I got it, I
no,
didn't see it. I was almost losing my mind. I was hitting it so many times and just
Yes.
nothing was happening, but
No.
crash into ejected fuel cell when at the controls of the HMSS Imperialize.
Yes.
Water glass. Didn't know I got it, to be honest.
Okay, right.
Yeah. Apparently I did.
Venting reserve opening rear cargo door. Flight safe
Careful,
mode.
boyo.
Disabled.
Keep it steady.
Commencing life support system. Primary starboard fuel cell. Jettisoned.
Apparently I did get the achievement. I just didn't realise. That's on me, I suppose.
Right.
Daisy.
Give me your answer.
Holy cow!
Yes, only 6 more.
Ah! Look what you've done! I told you to keep it
I
steady.
actually have no idea when I got that.
Good heavens!
When I got that
What a
achievement.
waste of perfectly good
Must have
tea.
been the one I did
I
hit it.
think we should be
I
more
was moaning
concerned
that I
about
hit
the
it and didn't get the
irreparable
achievement.
damage
But I
done
didn't
to
see
the
it pop
ship's
up.
steering system. Both problems, by the way, are your fault.
Look,
I don't know,
obviously.
unless it just-
Regardless, we'll have plenty of time to argue about this now that we're stranded. Unless, of course,
Unless
we
it
can
popped
replace
up.
the controls with something
Like,
else.
Well, unless it didn't
When
pop
you
up,
say
is what
we,
I mean the royal we. I'll sort this out. Don't move. I don't want you dribbling on anything else. Honestly, you're worse than the elderly.
I mean. Alright, so... Where's the... instructions?
Best stow this for now.
How though? Should be fine now.
I would do well to study these closely in case of an emergency, like we're stranded immobile in space.
Thanks for telling me. How the fuck do I get the paperclip again? I'd have to go to the other side.
I'll have to take a closer look at these.
I do.
Why,
Yeah.
the humble paperclip, a staple of any adventure gamer's inventory.
Thank you for letting me know. My audio has changed. I have a new headset. Just causing even more problems, as you can see. How's that? Well, even that's fucking too loud.
Of course, it lacks the precision of a mouse and keyboard.
Should be fine though. New headset has caused me nothing but problems. Alright, so give the controller to
have you
Alid.
found something to replace the controls you broke yet?
Anyone
Yeah,
else for
Plug this
drivers?
in, see if it works.
That isn't going to be much use without batteries, boyo.
What? Are they included?
And remove a superfluous hurdle present simply to prolong
Never
a
mind.
problem you've
Gotta
long
go
since figured out?
I can get the
When
batteries.
is that ever the case?
Now the question is, where the fuck were the batteries? I can't remember where they were. Oh, he joined to say my mic was too quiet and he left. Nice. I changed it. I got no confirmation that it's good. Appreciate it. I think it's in here. Where were they again? It wasn't this, because you can't... Oh no, it is. You open it and they fall down. I remember.
Very odd. It appears to be. With great power comes great responsibility.
Combine these. Now I'll go back again. Right, now we can give him the controller.
Here, plug this in. See if it works.
To be fair, I was gonna do this.
No joy, boyo.
What? Isn't it supposed to be plug and play?
No, boyo. You'll have to install the drivers first.
Well, can't you just download them in here?
The Wi-Fi can't reach this part of the ship. Try getting online in one of the other rooms. See if you can download the drivers on.
Yeah, I was gonna do this.
I suppose you'll just be sitting here in the meantime.
That's how the genre works, but if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Suppose you'll
And
just
if
be
it is
sitting
broke,
here in the
well,
meantime.
it's probably a tedious puzzle to fix it.
That should be fine though. It seems fine to me on Twitch. I don't know. I did change it. My Elgato is now on minus 22 decibels. Alright, so here's where the next achievement is. It is called One Can Never Be Too Careful. So I need to use the paperclip on this to unjam it to get the floppy disk out.
See if prodding this around fixes anything. Aha!
And then there's a whole bunch of
1.44 megabytes of virgin digital space. Cutting edge 20th century tech.
oh. Okay.
3.5 inches.
So what you have to
It's
do
compact, but still large enough to grip.
is unlock it. And then I think I can just use a computer
Now,
to turn it on.
download this driver.
Obviously I need it in
just
there.
need to connect to the internet first.
Good old dial up. Obviously I need to put the
Bingo! Found it. Now I
the
just
floppy
need to
driver in.
slip it onto something so I can install it in the cockpit.
floppy driver. Chuck that in there. And then
Fantastic. Now to quickly copy this.
put the driver on it. And the difference is I took it out and just took it back last time and gave it to him. But there's one more thing you need to do for an achievement, which I missed. You need to relock the floppy disk, basically. But as soon as it's done,
Whoa. Oh, sorry. Oh, gosh, is that the time? It'll be starting to get dark outside. Best check up on Alec and see if he's dried off.
so last time I just took this,
It's remarkable how much information.
and just
can be
kept
stored
it in
on
my
something
inventory.
So compact.
But this time, we need to go and
3.5
examine
inches.
it again.
It's compact, but still
Relock
large
it.
enough to grip.
One can never be too careful, ensure no one can erase the driver. That is another achievement. Now the next one,
The upholstery is made from genuine organic polyester.
The next one involves a treadmill, which is kind of stupid because I used it more times than I will now, and I didn't get an achievement for it. But it's to do with this. Before, when we tried to go down the hatch, we had to use the washing up liquid to to get through, is what I wanted to say. But this time we use a treadmill.
Allard, wake up! Wake up, Allard! Oh, this is useless. He'll be out for hours unless I can think of another way to wake him up.
Gotta throw some liquid over him. There you go.
What's going on? What are you playing at, boyo?
What are you
I'm
playing
sorry.
at, boyo?
I don't know what came over me. It felt like someone else was in control of my inhibitions.
Just give me the driver so we can GTFO.
GTFO?
Get things functioning and online. You need to swat up in your acronyms. FFS. For future scenarios.
Right, so now we equip this. Give it to him.
Here, install this, and we should be underway again.
You could have used my USB pen, you know.
What? Is that another one of your acronyms I'm supposed to know?
What? Universal Serial Bus?
Ha! Serial bus. I know you're just making that one up.
Serial bus.
Well, boyo, I've got some good news and some bad news. Which one do you want first?
Bad
Give
news,
me
of
the
course.
grim, demoralizing reality first, then ensure I quickly forget its severity with a light-hearted human interest tale, preferably involving a cat and a musical instrument.
Alright, boyo. Well, the bad news is that before this driver will work, one of us is going to have to descend into the dark depths of the ship to perform the emergency systems reset procedure.
You mean turn everything off and on again?
Yes, but the good news is it's a one-person job, so only one of us will have to do it.
Presumably I'll be the one doing the legwork, as usual.
Well, if you want, we could make it seem like you had a choice in the matter. Here, we'll flip for it. Heads or tails?
Tails never fails.
It does.
Heads.
Every time.
Last. I can't help but feel
Tails
that
always
somehow
fails.
It's always going to happen.
What fates impose that men must needs abide, it boots not to resist both wind and tide.
Gosh, the writing on this voyage just stepped up a level. That was borderline Shakespeare.
Aye, borderline.
Right, I'm off.
Right, so before, well, first of all, you have to try and go down the hatch. And of course, you can't. Because we're too fat. Before, I used the washing up liquid to, like, lube it up and get myself down there. But this time, we're going to do some
I've been out
cardio.
here long and already I think I've started to lose muscle density.
So as we can see, we're going to hop in, and we don't fit.
On a more positive note, it would appear my bone density has remained unaffected.
So what we have to do is take a trip on to the sitting room. And now, if we use the treadmill. Alright, it's Q and W. We should get an achievement, because obviously we're trying to slim down on the treadmill now. We'll just keep running. There you go, he's tired.
It's just like exercising at the gym.
And there we go.
Albeit without the judgment
Break a
colours.
sweat when using the treadmill. Cardio, bruh. Of course, before, I used the treadmill and every time he said, don't want to run too much, don't want to get rid of my gains. Bruh. But this time it's different. So yeah, cardio, bruh, achievement. Now we have premium engineering is the next achievement to get. Which is quite
You
far.
want a job done around here, you've got to do it yourself.
Quite far from where we're at now. So for the time being, we can just chill. No, didn't I need the glove or some shit? I needed something for this. I needed the air compressor and the glove. Where's the glove again? While we're here, actually, we can jump the gun on one of the achievements. We go in here. We have Schrodinger's box. Which, of course, is the theory that you don't know if a cat is dead or alive in a box until you open it. So I think if we examine it...
Property of Irvin Schrödinger.
We examine it. We leave the room. We go back in. Do the exact same thing again. So we walk over here. Of course, the box will still... Well, actually, it's not the same. Look.
Very odd. It appears to be addressed to two different locations. An orphanage and a crematorium.
There is no more, you know, odour coming from the box. So we leave. We go back in one more time. When we walk over, never mind.
Property of Irvin
What did I do wrong?
Schrödinger.
Well, I guess we just keep doing it until it works. Apparently, you only do it 3 times. We'll just keep going back in. The cat is supposed to meow at one point.
Very odd. It appears to be addressed to two different locations. An orphanage and a crematorium.
I don't understand. This shit is not working. He said do it 3 times. It's my 6th time coming into this room. And it's still not.
The box is sealed shut. Why, it would be impossible to determine the fate of any biological...
Or do I have to
life
interact with it?
inside. Property of Irvin Schrödinger.
Maybe I had to interact with it. Maybe I did do it right, but I didn't interact with it. I thought you just had to examine it. So we go back in again. Because I did it wrong. Now we walk over. We examine it.
It appears to be addressed to two different locations. An orphanage and a crematorium.
Then we interact with it.
The box is sealed
There we
shut.
go.
Why, it would be impossible
And
to determine
simultaneously
the
locked.
biological life form inside.
Observe the cat both dead and alive. Right, so now there are no more achievements for a little while. I can't quite remember where to get the glove. Oh yeah, it was upstairs, wasn't it? So yeah, there's no achievements for a little while. We just have to play the game. I'm doing my best to remember the steps. So for now we have to find the glove, which is over by the... I scored a goal without even trying. There it is. We picked that up.
It might fit Alan's dainty hand. I've a bit more girth.
Scored again. Unfortunately, there's no achievements for scoring a goal. There should be. Right, so we need to find the air compressor now, which is downstairs. It It is in the airlock room. And we need to blow up the glove so that it fits us.
Once more onto the breach we go.
Yeah, we go in here, into the airlock. The air compressor is right here. I think we have to turn it on. And then use the glove. Well, I guess we put the glove on first. Makes more sense. Then we do that. It will blow and fly around. But the glove will be bigger now, which means we can wear it.
I'm sure this will come in. Wait for it.
Handy.
Eh?
That's really funny. So yeah, now we go back to engineering. So we only have 3 achievements left, but we do need to get right to the end of the game for the other 2. The closest one now is a little bit before that.
It's a precision-engineered German motorized screwdriver.
So we had the screwdriver. We can use the glove to open this. He's just trolling, of course.
Voila! That should significantly reduce the risk of death by electrocution. Always.
Now we flip the
This should do
switch.
the trick.
It's where the ghost girl comes about.
That's, yes, right. Oops, I can be ever so clumsy. Ah well, no harm done. Let's check back with Alan and see if that's sorted everything. Down here is starting to give me the creeps.
Yeah, we go upstairs to Alid. And I don't quite understand how this works. So the first time, because we have a little card to use. I didn't really know what I was doing last time. Hopefully this time I should be able to get it. And hopefully I'll actually see the achievement pop up instead of missing it and being confused as to why it doesn't work. But before we go to Alid, we have to go into here, into the bedroom. I know it's that locker that was jammed, and we have to use the screwdriver on it to take the hinges off so that it opens.
I'll have this open in a jiffy.
And the engine part will be in there, and that's what we have to give to him. Of course, there's a ghost girl in here when you open it, as we will see. There she is. But we have the engine part, or the motor, whatever the fuck it is. I think it's an engine part. Now we go to Alid, who's been doing some Hot Wheels tests. We go to him, we give him the motor.
I can't use these two together.
Never mind, we don't give him the motor yet.
If I do that, I'll have to go on a course.
I'm pressing
It's
the wrong.
Wales' own son.
I have to talk to him.
Sub-Lieutenant Jones.
I pressed every other
I
button
do.
apart from the one I needed.
What is it you're tinkering with there?
Well, but
Of course,
first,
I'm going to skip all of this.
Sounds like
to get the,
for the time.
I think,
I see.
alternatively, but you could just always.
Give him the
Let it not
motor.
be said I don't give you anything, Sub-Lieutenant Jones.
And real quick, I'm going to save here.
An unhealthy reliance on migraine medication already proves that, but
Now get this mess cleared up and put the Beagle Tutu back together.
Because now we have the thing where I can
By
drive.
Jove, it works.
In 600,000 yards, your destination will be on the right. You've reached your destination.
Sub-Lieutenant Jones, we've arrived. The new world. Quickly, break open a container of property of ER2 flags and prepare a landing party.
As much as I'd love to jump onto the surface and soak up the radioactive atmosphere of this uncharted, most likely fairly hazardous planet, I think it may be an idea to send
We are
the
going
Beagle
for
2 down first, just to get a
the
feel for
premium
place.
engineering.
I considered your suggestion, Sub-Lieutenant Jones, and have made the executive decision to send the Beagle 2-2 down for a quick recce, prior to making our own triumphant descent. The extra time will allow us to properly consider which 19th century member of the aristocracy to name this place after.
Launching probe.
So I've done it wrong, apparently. Are you fucking serious?
For the last time, the left stick moves it forward and back. The right stick turns it left and right. Do I have to repeat myself?
Oh, fuck your mum,
For the
innit?
last time, the left
I
stick
fucked it
moves
up.
it forward.
By Jove, it works!
In 600,000 yards.
He
your
asked for a motor,
destination
but you
will
have to
be
give him
on
a
the
fucking
right.
screwdriver.
You've reached your destination.
Sub-Lieutenant Jones, we've arrived. The new world. Quickly, break open a container of property of ER2 flags and prepare a landing party.
As much as I'd love to jump onto the surface and soak up the radioactive
So I'm gonna have to
atmosphere
play
of
through
this
the game, like,
uncharted,
almost the
likely
whole way
fatally hazardous planet,
again.
I think it may be an idea to send the Beagle
Because we're near the
down
end,
first,
and
just to
I've
get a
missed
feel for the place.
I considered
this.
your suggestion, Sub-Lieutenant Jones, and have made the executive decision.
Well, according to this
send
guide
the
I have.
2-2 down for a quick recce, prior to making our own triumphant descent. The extra time will allow us to properly consider which 19th century member of the aristocracy to name this place
I
after.
need premium engineering. But if you give him the motor, it just breaks before that. Whereas if you give him the screwdriver, see, it fries instantly. And just like that, the game is chalked. I have to play it fucking again.
Blast. The motor was a dud. Probably made by a Brummie or someone
Say,
else from
why
the
doesn't it say that?
I wouldn't say Birmingham's in the
It says it
north.
like at the end.
Anyone above Enfield's north as far as I'm concerned,
It tells you to
Sub-Lieutenant
give him
Jones?
the motor, and it says,
Well,
actually, for this
we have to
achievement,
go
you don't
down
want to do
and
that.
salvage the rover. It'll look very embarrassing if we lose another one of these. Set us down.
So I got right near the end of the game, and I'm going to have to restart at one point. Let's go. Do I just continue now? Get the other two? I fucking missed another one again. Actually kind of tilted me.
All right, Sub-Lieutenant Jones. Right.
So of course,
No doubt filled with epic loot, as they say.
I'm gonna have to start again at one point. Fantastic. I'm gonna have to play most of the game again. Can't even remember what you have to do here.
Look, boyo, over there,
Wow.
by that rock.
Would it trouble you immensely to use another point of reference, Sub-Lieutenant Jones?
I guess we just talked to him.
By that gorilla.
Good grief! That's the second biggest monkey I've ever seen.
I think he's holding the Beagle 2 too.
Put that down, you damn dirty ape! Come on, Sub-Lieutenant Jones. Let's get after him.
Yeah, it's kind of a shame because I'm right at the end of the game pretty much. And I'm gonna have to replay most of it again. So of course we have to deal with the Frenchies.
What do we have here, Pierre? Ouais, I see. Well, it would have been your am I?
Thankfully I can skip most of this.
And how are you going to stop me? Honestly, by the, we intend, well, we could. Look, a three-headed monkey. Where? Quick, Sub-Lieutenant Jones, run! Oh, merde! How did I fall for that? Wait, you're right. I am too trusting. Pardonnez-moi, I'm a sucker for the blue eyes. What now, boyo? Well, before we can legitimately lay claim to this new world, we need to remove...
Okay, so for this, we need to use frog and cheese. Now, this guide says one thing, but I'm not sure if I fucking believe it, to be honest with you. I mean, it has already lied about one thing, technically. So who's to say it won't do it again? Of course, I need to get back on the ship. We need to work on getting a frog.
Sub-Lieutenant Jones, amuse yourself until I get back.
I'll try and recollect the last couple of hours.
Good. I've got something in my eye. There you go. Right, so I need to capture a frog, which means I have to exit the airlock. I have to enter the lab. Now, thankfully, I know what I'm doing here. No, I don't, because I can't fucking... I can't start it.
Warmth that you simply don't get with digital, especially if you burn the sleeve as well. Preserved thanks to the tireless efforts of hipsters from all corners of Shoreditch.
Fucking thing again. Need the coins. I don't have the metal detector.
It doesn't appear to be working.
Oh, I've forgotten how to fucking do that. Where's the metal detector? Fuck this, I'm good. So I need yet another thing I don't have. Oh, fuck's sake, man. What am I doing? I've forgotten yet another thing. So I have to go back outside again, all the way down the ladder. I do have an autosave. Go into the autosave. It's just easier. Oh, of course, the autosave is fucking here. Nice. Fantastic. How much does this game cost? £10 if you're from the UK. I don't know about other countries and other currencies. But I've done a free game, this is a £10 game, and then there's 2 more after this. Get out of the way, he's fucking body blocking. He's trolling. I need to go down the ladder. All the way back to that bush over there. To get an item, to go all the way back up the top of the ship. Over here, I think I need to interact with it. And then it will give me an item, which I need to get another item, which I need to get another item.
No point leaving without a souvenir.
There you go. So now we can go all the way back up again. You go back up the ladder, back into the ship. Then we have to go upstairs in the ship. Go into the sitting room, go into the bedroom, get the item from there. And I need to go back into the frog's room.
I'll be right back, Sub-Lieutenant Jones.
I'm holding my breath.
No need. You'll have ample oxygen. This isn't Skyrim. Another half hour and we'll be done.
I can still get 2 achievements here. Of course. Whoop. Nearly went the wrong way. I have to go back up. Now that I'm back up, go into here. Go into here. Question is, why do we have a cat litter tray with no cat? Doesn't that make you wonder? Either way, we use this to get this, which is a metal detector.
Ay, bendito. I make no.
And now that we have the metal detector, we have to go to the sofa in the sitting room to find the coins. And then we use that on the frog machine.
Oh, what have we here? Either the upholstery's been woven from tinsel, or we've hit the jackpot.
Yeah, so we have a purse full of coins now.
It's an elegant lady's purse, filled with loose change.
Go back down the hatch into the lab. I might have to turn the record around again, I'm not sure. But we can use the coins to play the game. It's time to play the game.
If you want a job done around here, you've got to do it yourself.
Of course, I'll be trying to skip as much cutscenage and talking as I can, because I've heard it all before. Now we go over here. Is the record red? I can't quite tell.
It has a warmth that you simply don't get with digital. Preserved thanks to the tireless efforts of hipsters from all corners of Shoreditch. The biggest floor filler
So it is in the right
concrete.
one. Put that back in. And now we use this to play the song for the frogs to go to sleep. I need to keep it in the green. The frogs will fall asleep eventually. There's one, there's two, and there is the third. So now that they're asleep, equip the purse, use the coins.
While I'm here,
Now we have to
I'll give
catch
it a
one.
go.
Catch a frog. We'll use it. Probably gonna fail at this. Yep, I'm right in the middle. I'm fucking everything. This depth perception is horrible. I mean, he's basically already in it. Can't you just get in it? Why are they bleeding? I just realised that. This should be one.
Gotcha.
There we go. So now we
Very old
have
saying, a
the
frog in
frog.
the hand is worth two in the biological science testing facility.
And now, I'm going to save. Because this guide tells me to already combine
How can
the cheese and
cheese
frog.
sticks to his moist green flesh, thus progressing this ethically questionable puzzle?
Which is weird because this is actually the solution to you know, to the puzzle. You have to give the French guy the frog and the cheese, but apparently combining them and giving them to him for the first time, he kills the frog. Apparently. Yeah, we'll go over there. This is where we find out if this guide is lying or not. Because this is... Wait. I mean, the cheese went in the picture, but...
Parents have taught me anything, it's that this should work.
Oh yeah, because he has to shoot the cheese.
Remarkable block of Pélanglais
Yes, this will work.
Mon Dieu, Pierre, remove this banal excuse for cuisine for my presence.
So there goes the frog and the cheese.
Hopes there, old chap. Oh well, as my mother would say, plenty more frogs in the biological science testing facility.
So now I need to talk to Alid,
Sub-Lieutenant Jones.
who will give me a new frog
Sub-Lieutenant Jones.
and a second block of cheese, which is what I need for the achievement. It's actually for acquiring a second block of cheese. He just conveniently has a frog and some cheese on him.
Do you have some cheese I can borrow?
Here he goes. He's going to give us some cheese as well. Handy. And there we go. Cheese, sir. I want some more. Acquire a second block of cheese.
Don't mind me.
And that's literally just for having Alid give us more cheese because we wasted it before.
One step closer and I'll have you made into pâté.
I was trying to talk to him. I thought I had to go up there. Right, so now we just equip the cheese. Try and give him the cheese. He'll shoot the cheese to make it into Swiss cheese.
Yo-ho! I've brought a peace offering. A sample of delicious British dairy produce.
And then we'll be getting closer to our final one.
Fill it with your
our final achievement of this run, because I missed one again.
That's diplomacy off the dining table.
Okay, so now combine the frog with the cheese.
Cheese sticks to his moist green flesh, thus progressing this ethically questionable puzzle.
Whip that. And now we give him this and he'll like it.
If my moderately racist grandparents have taught me anything, it's that this should work. What is this sorry excuse for that?
Here we go. Is that Swiss cheese?
A slice of Emmental de Savoie would eat the dash right now.
Hit the tash.
Petite entrée as well? Bien, les condiments, allez, don't let him get away. Huzzah! I hope the little fella's alright. I wouldn't worry. I'm sure they won't harm him. They're not complete savages, just French. Right, well that's the first thing it'll have to go.
Right. So I'm going to save again, because there is a time sensitive achievement here. So what I have to do, wait, I need a rock, don't I? Never mind, I need a rock. I need to just pick up a rock from somewhere. Any rocks about? That'll do. Why not pick it up?
It's a rock.
Don't I need to pick this up? I need to pick up a rock, don't I? What? Or do I have to interact with the thing first? This shit is so confusing. I know you throw a rock at it, but it's not letting me grab a rock. Do I have to try and interact with this first? Is that what I have to do?
It appears to be protected by some kind of high-tech electrical wizardry. It's unlocked, so technically that's like inviting us in. That's out of reach. Surely this is a breach of health and safety. Gosh,
This is one in here. There isn't.
building wars, eh?
So I do have to get a rock. Do I have to go all the way back up to the top just to pick up a rock? There's no way, right? There's no way. Let's see what it says. So how the fuck do I get a rock then? There's only like one rock in this entire fucking map that I can actually like pick up. Interesting. That is actually terrible game design, if that's the case. Not to mention I can't even pick this one up. Yeah, can't pick that one up, can't pick that one up. So you guessed it, I have to go all the way back up just to pick up a rock to come all the way back down. Well, they really make this fucking tedious if you miss stuff. So one of these rocks I can pick up, surely.
It's another rock.
Well, let me pick it up.
It isn't really the sort of environment that lends itself to observational comedy.
What rock do I fucking pick up? Because it ain't letting me pick any of them up.
There are a lot of rocks,
Wait, this one was interactable. I know this one is.
Look, there isn't any much for me to work with here. Humorously, I mean, obviously if I was a stonemason, there'd be loads to work with.
There's no other rocks. How do I pick one up?
This is one of those situations where you're stuck between a rock and, well, more. It isn't really the sort of environment that lends itself to observational comedy. Mild green washing up liquid.
How do I pick up a rock? I can't pick up a rock. What the fuck is this? How do you pick up rock? Because it won't let me. I've looked at every single fucking one. Oh yeah, of course. It's the one in the fucking rover, isn't it? Oh my god. This is my fault for trying to fucking skip everything to make it go as quick as possible. But clearly, I'm just a fucking idiot. Went up there for no reason. I have to go all the way back again. Not to mention, I still have to fucking play through most of the game again. Which is just fantastic. Yeah, so I have to look at the Beagle 2-2, of course.
And salvage something, like a spare wheel nut.
And there's a rock in it.
Of dignity. Before its untimely passing, the Beagle 2-2 appears
I don't know why you can't pick up other rocks, but there you go.
quite Tutankhamun's tomb, but right now
So yeah, last achievement, technically. I still have one more because I missed one. Of course, my nose is itchy as fuck. What the fuck? Alright, last achievement, technically, because, I mean, I have missed an achievement, but there is, technically, this is the last achievement of the game, because there's one that's before this, but I missed it. So I will have to play the game again, but what I have to do is throw the rock at this. I'm going to quickly make a save just to make sure I don't mess it up. Equip the washing up liquid and use it in there. And you will see it will make some bubbles. Hence the achievement name Bubbles. You just place washing up liquid in the washing machine and it will make bubbles inside. Now, that is all but one achievement because I missed one again. Because I didn't realise I had to do something that I did. So, I'm going to play through the game once more. And try and get this premium engineering achievement done. So I will see you when I am there. Now if I pause my recording, what's hard reset? Ah, we're not that far back actually. I could have got it. This is my one from the other day. I can just reload the save. I didn't realise I had this. I'm not too far back, to be honest. Right, airlock. I need to go. Because I need to inflate the glove, of course.
I'm afraid I've nothing useful to hand.
So put the glove on there. Crank up the air compressor. The glove will fly off, of course. There she goes. I need to remember I have to give the screwdriver for this. Not the fucking...
I'm sure this will come
Not
in.
the motor.
Wait for it. Handy, eh?
Alright, enter engineering. I need to turn the shit off, go upstairs, give him the screwdriver. Like I thought you wanted for some reason. I've literally slept loads and I'm still tired somehow. Of course, he's going to troll us here because he's a funny man. See, he's just trolling.
Voila! That should significantly reduce the risk of death by electrocution. Oh, this should do the trick.
We turn it off and back on. Trip over the wire.
No, that's yes, right. Oops, we ever so clumsy. Ah well, no harm done. Let's check back with Alan and see.
No, I need the screwdriver.
Yeah, it's starting to give me the creeps.
Because I don't think I have it, do I? No, I don't. So I need the screwdriver. That's what I need to give him.
It's a precision-engineered German motorized screwdriver.
I love that button. Emergency Brexit. Right, so we go back up now. Wait a minute. Don't I have to wake him up? We've already... Oh no, that was for the driver. So he should be in there now. So I should be fine to... continue recording now. Right, so we're at the point where we need to be. Right, so here we are. Alid playing with Hot Wheels stuff again. Now normally we give him the motor, but this time we give him the screwdriver. First we have to talk to him.
Sub-Lieutenant Jones!
Aye, boyo?
What is it?
Well,
I-
firstly,
Sounds like I'm...
to get the...
Skip
the
all
time
this
being.
dialogue.
I think the rigorous name...
I see.
Alternatively, but you could just...
Be sure...
So again, we'd normally want to give him a motor. But again, let me just save. So I'm at the point I need to be, and instead we're going to give him the screwdriver.
I don't suppose you'd have any use for this premium German motorized screwdriver.
Ah, cheers, but
Sub-Lieutenant Jones! What are you doing?
relax,
I didn't
bud.
realise we could break it.
Relax. Do you have any idea how expensive parts and servicing are for that thing?
Look, I have an idea.
I'm sorry, I presumed that was the motor I could smell burning.
Look, we can replace the motor in the Beagle with the motor in this screwdriver. It's probably more reliable than our own spares anyway.
Great thinking,
Yes, it is.
Sub-Lieutenant Jones. Why? It's intuitive thinking like that that won us the war.
Of independence?
No, the other ones.
The other one. Alright, so I'm going to make a save here again. Because we've already given him the screwdriver.
By Jove, it works!
Just in case I mess anything up.
600,000 yards. Your destination will be on the right.
So we have to find the
You've reached your
the French camp
destination.
with this.
Sub-Lieutenant Jones, we've arrived. The new world. Quickly, break open a container of property of ER2 flags and prepare a landing party.
As much as I'd love to jump onto the surface and soak up the radioactive atmosphere of this uncharted, most likely fatally hazardous planet, I think it may be an idea to send the Beagle 2-2 down first, just to get a feel for the place.
I've considered your
That
suggestion,
is a good idea.
Lieutenant Jones, and have made the executive decision to send the Beagle 2-2 down for a quick recce prior to making our own
It reminds me of
The
GTA.
extra time will allow us to
We
properly
do the,
consider which 19th
lowrider,
century
like,
member of the
car
aristocracy
mission.
to name this place after.
And like, you can go back and forth.
Launching probe.
Because it tethers you back. Right, so I have to go to the German camp, which is of course this way. There you go, premium engineering, locate the French camp while driving the Beagle 2-2. Got picked up by the ape and smashed, and that is really loud.
What the devil? Sub-Lieutenant Jones, quickly! We've been outmaneuvered! Someone's got here before us! We need to find out who that jolly
Mr.
well is
French.
and eject them from Her Majesty's New World post-haste. Set us down!
But yeah, that is all of the achievements. So this is Her Majesty's Spiffing completed. Very short game, to be honest. Very funny. It's not supposed to be serious. It's one of those like comedic games. There's a lot of jokes, especially about England and the French, obviously. I think it's a good game, to be honest. Whether or not £10 is a reasonable price tag, you will find out in the video, because that will be in my tier list segment. I'll speak about that. But overall, actually a really fun game to play, apart from when you miss something and have to go back and then it's not actually there, then you have to go back to where you just were. But that's all human error. This game is actually quite good. Would recommend it if you want a little laugh. I mean, if you think about it, they have a fucking emergency Brexit button on the ship. Like, I think that alone should tell you what type of game this is. But I know the developers made this game with plans of potentially making another one, seeing how this game does. We need a number 2. We need a sequel, or I don't know. I think they were planning on a sequel, depending on how this does. But good game, to be fair. I would recommend it. And yeah, just funny game. Suitable for most ages, to be fair. It's not like an 18 plus or anything. Anyone could probably play this. I mean, younger people might not know some of the references, but still, it's playable for everyone. It's a good game. I would recommend it. And yeah, if you're looking to have a laugh, play it. But yeah, that is all the achievements completed on this game. So with that being said, let me stop my recording first of all. That would be nice. And second of all, I'm going to end the stream because I technically have 2 games to edit now, because I still haven't finished editing the First Descendant yet. So I got 2 games to do, so I'm going to go do that. Tomorrow I will be back with the next game out of the 4 that I'm doing in this mini-series. I will be back for that tomorrow. I'll be starting that. That game is longer than this. Although I think it's only about 20 hours long to complete. But we'll make a start on that tomorrow. But until then, I will catch you guys tomorrow for the next game. Appreciate everyone